blue of the western sky comes Sky King.
Howdy doody, boys and girls.
Television. Other than the telephone and the computer, perhaps nothing has changed our lives more. It wakes us up in the morning. It tells us what's happening in the world. It entertains us. We find out who's winning. And it takes us to places we never knew existed. Yet until now, with all its power and all its charm, all we could do was sit and watch.
All of that is changing, and Pioneer, as a leader in optical media, has been responsible for bringing some of the best reasons for change to the market. Understanding the quality of picture and sound has everything to do with the quality of the experience. Pioneer introduced the LaserDisc player, bringing us closer to reality than we'd ever been before. Pioneer continues their drive in optical media. Now understand that even at its inception, LaserDisc provided us with a certain degree of interactivity. But Pioneer expands the boundaries even further by offering machines that play all sizes and formats. 3-inch CDs, 5-inch CDs, CD video, 8-inch, 12-inch LaserDiscs.
In fact, over 7,500 LaserDisc titles alone can now take us almost anywhere. Front row center at concerts. Special interest programs help us learn about the world outside. Karaoke sing-along discs take us on stage to perform with our friends and families. And thousands of movies, from the classics
I'll get you, my pretty,
to blockbuster releases, can all be enjoyed in the comfort and safety of home.
One thing was sure. In the field of home entertainment, the picture and sound quality of the LaserDisc had come to be recognized as the best. Time to relax? Pioneer didn't think so, because you see, the potential of this was astounding, and they knew it was only a start. Life is moving faster these days. We take on more information. We ask more questions. And in an interactive world, we control the level of experience.
The big deal with interactive, we're going to sit you down in front of a box, a very large screen. Parents will be able to play with their children. Children will have an active role in learning. Every member in their home will not only interact with their television or their telephone or even the people in their house. They'll interact in real time with people on the other side of the world. It will definitely affect international relations. If you're going to be playing a game, or if you're going to be co-creating a music video with somebody who's in Asia and you're in the United States, you'll understand how they think.
The concept of conversation and communication will be changed by new interactive media. Education and entertainment and politics, religion will become one. I am not satisfied with the conventional multimedia because of its poor images.
Up until the LaserActive system, the hardware limited the quality of the images.
I think what's fascinating to people about interactive is their ability to control media that they had no control over before. LaserActive is very important because it is essentially married together in one box, two pieces that previously had been separated or very difficult to connect, the computer and a video disc player. So I see the power of interactive on a child who is exploring a video at home and gets to animate their own character and have some input into what's going on the screen. It's a way of expression.
But in interactive, you're controlling your path.
It'll really change the way we think of entertainment, which has been traditionally passive.
You'll create your own music video, you'll create your own movies.
Education will be fun.
I'm very excited about the future.
I think it's very exciting.
With the introduction of LaserActive, Pioneer now moves to the next level in the new world of interactive media. The CLD A100 has all the capabilities of Pioneer's current LaserDisc players, but now takes us into the elevated experience of LaserActive. Committed to an absolute purity of sound, 2 channels of analog and 2 channels of true digital stereo serve as a platform to the adventure as we enter the incredible universe of Sega games and programs, redefining imagination and fascination at every age. NEC Turbo graphics with programs, multi-level skill games, and learning systems built with spectacular visuals and animation. Karaoke sing-along discs that let us stand alone in the spotlight or sing again and again with our family and friends. And, as if all this wasn't enough, Pioneer introduces a line of LaserActive software titles making the ultimate use of 12-inch Laserdisc capacity with a higher level of programs and interactivity. Laserdisc quality, providing a 60% sharper picture. True full-motion video. Digital stereo sound. And the ability now to be closer than ever before to enter the experience.
Some may argue that the world of advances in consumer technology is moving too quickly. Others wonder if what they own today can be used tomorrow. Knowing that, Pioneer has developed the LaserActive player, technology that allows you to enjoy everything you already know and have come to appreciate in Laserdisc quality, and now gives you the chance to experience the interactive future of games, learning systems, music, theater, and movies, all with a single touch.
Hi, I'm Matt Nelson, and welcome to Zoom. That first segment was quite an opening, wasn't it? You know, there's a good reason we did that, too. The folks at Pioneer are pretty excited about the CLD A100 and the new LaserActive technology. And it's easy to see why. One high-quality Pioneer component that will play all your CDs, laser discs, karaoke discs, LaserActive discs. Hey, as my mom used to say, what will they think of next? But you see, that's the thing. They haven't relaxed for a moment. They are thinking about something else these days: software. The LaserActive titles that are going to be, well, the essential part of the interactive or LaserActive experience. And they've been working pretty hard at it. Let's take a look. This is Pyramid Patrol, and it takes place on Mars, as they say, in the near future. The game is built in different skill levels. You have to get past one to get to the next one, and Pioneer makes great use of the LaserActive format by building and designing visuals that are so far beyond games you might be used to seeing. You need to check it out. Uh-oh, through the pyramid. Hello. Okay, watch this. It looks easy, but it's not. Quiz Econosaurus. This is interesting, and it's fun for absolutely everybody in the family. It's based on issues and answers that deal with the ecology of our planet, which is pretty important these days. Now, after the question is stated, you get a chance to answer, but there's a time limit, so you have to be quick. I understand there are over 2,000 random questions in this game. What causes the pH value of rain taken at the Earth's surface to be lower than 5.6? Nah, it's not respiration. Noises? Human activities. I knew that. After answering a certain number of questions correctly, you get to the game board. You move enough spaces forward, and you can win the game. Okay, guess where we are now? London. I Will is a mystery game in which there are several characters and clues, and what you've got to do is put the right people together and the right clues in the right order to, well, you guessed it. It's a whodunit, and it keeps you intrigued every step of the way. Oh, okay, I like this part. I'll show you why. Hello. There she is. And finally, the Great Pyramid. This is fascinating, covering 4,000 years of Egyptian pharaohs and gods, customs and legends, letting you choose who and what you want to learn about, and at your own pace. Again, the LaserActive quality is so wonderful here in its ability to bring you visuals that simply have not been achieved before in the world of interactive. Check out these pictures. It's absolutely terrific. I love that stuff because, you see, the thing is, with LaserActive, the whole idea is that you don't have to wait for the world to march in order in front of you. You pretty much get to be anywhere you want, anytime you want. For example, I'm here, but I could be here, or I could be in here, or I could be here. Oh, wait a minute, that's on side 2, and you haven't seen that yet. Well, anyway, you get the idea. The world of interactive in time will take you, me, moms, dads, kids. It'll take anybody, anywhere, in a million different ways, and Pioneer definitely has a fix on this technology. So, as time goes on, keep watching your LaserActive software store, because there's some great stuff coming. High Roller Battle. This game puts you right in the cockpit of a very fast and very powerful helicopter. And once you're in there, you'll do battle and fly literally right through a landscape that was developed using the principle of real-time mapping. This is not going to be your average shoot-'em-up game. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Manhattan Requiem. I just recently got a chance to take a look at this, and I gotta tell you, I love this game. Right from the start, it takes you to the heart of New York City, where you encounter one rather questionable character after another, each one possibly having something to do with a pretty terrible thing that went down one dark night. I can't say enough about this, but you've got to understand, this is a mystery game par excellence.
It's been a year since I left Liberty Town. Time flies, don't it? I can't work much because of my health, but I make do. My new business is good too.
Oh yes, Vajra. This is a 3D shooting game with high-speed, high-quality computer graphics. You get a level of virtual reality that has never been available through those conventional home video game machines. The game takes place in Geopolis, a floating city in Osaka Bay. The fighting features extremely low-level flying and wicked sharp turns. Look at this. Okay, this is Space Berserker. This goes beyond just your ordinary space shooting game. What I love about this are the visuals, the computer graphics. It's got a great story too, but okay, enough said. Just sit back and watch and listen. Okay, quick recap. Here's the LaserActive software already available. Pyramid Patrol from Sega, Quiz Econosaurus from NEC, I Will from Sega, and The Great Pyramid, also from Sega. This is the LaserActive software that's going to be available soon. Look for it in a couple of months or so. High Roller Battle from Sega, Manhattan Requiem from NEC, Vajra from NEC, and Space Berserker, Sega. That's all for now. Oh, don't miss Rich Quattrone on side 2, because he's going to talk about how you can win the new LaserActive frustration battle. You see what happens is a lot of people, they get the player home and then they get the box. I'm going to let Rich tell you.
Hi, I'm Rich Quattrone, and welcome to Zoom, Side 2. One of the great things about our program is that we get a chance to talk about the incredible advances the Pioneer is making in consumer products and technology. And certainly, the Pioneer CLD A100 qualifies as a truly incredible advance. But beyond all the hoopla and excitement, you arrive home with your player, and what you need to know is, how does this thing work? Where do I get started? All right, in the true spirit of the interactive world of games, I'm going to give you a secret weapon. The owner's manual, the operating instructions. Believe it or not, in the battle of frustration and operation, this is a weapon that most people forget they have, and it's free. It comes in the box. As the National Product Training Manager for Pioneer, I think it just might be the difference between getting frustrated and really enjoying your new LaserActive player. Don't forget about pages 1 through 10. There's some very useful information on the operation of the player in a safe environment. But for now, let's make sure that you've made the right connections. Pages 11 through 15 are devoted to hooking up the player to the television and/or the rest of your system. Most of the applications are very simple. Here's your basic setup. Notice the color-coded left and right audio outputs. These will now get plugged into either an AV receiver or into the back of a television that has RCA jacks. Video output is the same. Yellow for color coding video now goes into the back of the TV or into the back of an AV receiver. Can't get simpler than that. In the event that you're using your LaserActive player with a TV set that only has an antenna input and no RCA jacks, you can use the optional JARF3 adapter that will allow these 3 connections to be made. Now all you have to do is plug your antenna directly from the adapter to the TV, and your outdoor antenna gets plugged here. You choose between channel 3 or channel 4, whichever one is empty, and you're on the air. Pages 16 through 19 talk about the names and functions and capabilities of the unit itself. So get familiar with the information, but hey, it's an owner's manual, so hold on to it. Put it close to the player, and you'll always be able to go back quickly and remind yourself how to perform a particular function or process. Now on page 16, you'll see a section called Installing the Control Pack. These packs are separate from the main unit, and you may have purchased one or more of 3 different units that are available. The PAC S10 for use with the Sega cartridge games, CD-ROM games, and Mega LD LaserActive discs. The PAC N10 for the use with NEC TurboGrafx video game cards, CD-ROM games, and LD-ROM squared LaserActive discs. And of course the PAC K1 for use with Pioneer karaoke discs. Okay, let's see how to install the game pack. The first thing to remember is always make sure that your power is off. The reason for that is that if you put the game pack in and it creates an electrical spark, it may damage the computer chip that's built into the pack, and you don't want to do that. First thing to do is remove the dust cover. Then simply place the pack in, put your hand on the top of the machine, and push it home. It's that simple. Now all you have to do is plug in your controller, turn the power on, and you're ready to rock and roll. Now if you choose to remove the game controller pack, it's the same thing. Turn the power off first, then disconnect your control pad, push the eject key, which is next to the power, and simply pull it out. Can't get much simpler than that. Pages 20 and 21 will tell you about the display on the CLD A100, how to read it on the television, and what to look for. But right now, we're ready for page 22, where we put the disc in and hit the play button. So quick, short review. Make sure the power is off. Put the pack inside the machine. Let it sit home. Plug in your key controller. Now you can turn your power on, and then you can choose between CD or LD-ROM with the green buttons on the right-hand side of the machine. Hit the play button and go blow up some spaceships. This stuff is great. Let's take a look. That on-screen graphic control panel you just saw will take the place of your wireless remote control once any of the control packs we talked about is inserted into the player. You're listening to Fleetwood Mac, and the pictures you're seeing on the screen are coming from a compact disc. They're special discs, and you can play them on your LaserActive player. You can enjoy still image graphics as well as the words to the song. Let's listen. Okay, this is another graphic control panel, and you'll see something just like this anytime you put a LaserDisc into the CLD A100 and hit the display button. It'll give you all the control you would normally have with your wireless remote. But now, using the keypad on your control module, you can play, stop, fast forward, rewind. You can do anything right there on the screen. You can even chapter search. Watch how neat this is. Isn't that great? Beyond everything we've covered so far, there's more, all of it very informative, finding specific frames on the disc, troubleshooting, specifications, lots of stuff. But the important thing is this: at Pioneer, we'll continue to design players and components to operate as simply as we can. But whether it's a LaserActive player or a receiver or a compact disc player, remember your secret weapon, the operating instructions. There's a wealth of information in every one of them. And beyond avoiding simple frustration, this information will help you enjoy that player more than you'll ever imagine. That's all for now. I'm Rich Quattrone, and for all of us here at Zoom, bye-bye.